Hello, hello. This is part 47 of a 100-part series, 100 Days Answering Questions about Fatherhood as a First-Time Father. And today's question is, why do I think it's important that Francis sees me fail? And I think when I was growing up, just like a lot of kids, especially when I was youngest, I imagined my parents as perfect, all-knowing beings kind of thing. And because they set the rules, a lot of how I acted and experienced life was through how they expected me to, you know? And because of that relationship, when you're an early kid, it's kind of hard to imagine your parents failing. And you might see glimpses of it when they make a wrong turn or, they mess up in some way, scheduling conflict, etc. But it isn't until later that you learn how they responded to failure that really defined their character. And so in my own life, I've had plenty of failure, and I think I've responded well in some regards and poorly in others. But now that I have someone who's looking to me and modeling their life after me, they're learning how to experience the world through my actions. I really want to respond to failure confidently and with a level head and with emotional competence, I don't want to flip out, lose my head, and show that failure can be end all be all. There's always the next chapter, there's always how you respond to failure. And I think to answer the question, why do I think it's important for Francis to see me fail? Failure isn't what defines you, it's how you respond to failure that does. And so if I can inspire Francis to think of failure as just part of the journey rather than the end of it, I think he'll be a better person for it and he'll have a better life than if he lets failure define and act as a barrier to his success. So this has been part 47 of a 100-part series. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.